I kind of got it to work. Kind of. It's a big word here. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall out. I know it's crooked. I'm sorry. But the camera doesn't do it justice. There's some rough and unknown terrain. Unfortunately, my hardtail bike doesn't really have any suspension. It might be a giant, but that doesn't mean it's any good anymore, unfortunately. Well, I got this. I got this. That's what I gotta say. I got this. I got this. This is scary because I don't know what's gonna come out. Then again, that's the fun part. And you know, that's the other part. With all the leaves on the ground this time of year, you can't see any of the rocks that buck me around. Or the logs that people drop to mess with others. Whoa. Whoa. Well, ow. That didn't feel too good. I'm gonna be kind of upset if that didn't record. But Seth, I mean, hey, you're the reason I know how to bail. And you're also the reason that I sought out to find this. She might not be super pretty. Might not be a whole lot to look at. This might be the good looking side. But, hey, I mean, I rebuilt her. Sure, she was already painted. And she looked really good when she was painted. But you might see the bits of blue poking through all over from the wrecks. And the covers were destroyed. And that's my left brake, made of a rubber band and pure ingenuity. My little phone holder. I always keep a bike lock with me because I'm not always on the trails. I go everywhere. Sometimes I'll ride 5 miles to Wawa, which is rough on the train tracks where I live. Might not be the most legal thing, but it's one of our things where I live, and it's what we do. And yeah, this is my hardtail, I like to call it no suspension mountain bike. It's 26 inches. I'm 6'4". It's a little small. It would really mean a lot if I could get that bike. It would really help me out. I have another bike that is not going to be in this video because it's a fat bike and I have not been riding it lately because it has no brakes and the tires. I'm not going to get into it, but anyways, Seth, it would be really meaningful and helpful if you were to help me out. I mean, you're the reason I got back into mountain biking. Sure, we'd take our BMX bikes and we'd rip up the trails every once in a while, but when it's so rocky, we couldn't do it for long, so we just stopped. And I saw your videos and I said, hey, I want to do this again. I usually wear a helmet. I need a new helmet. Which is why I'm so nervous and going so slow. That, and I'm always scared. So, there's that. And I have ADHD, so I get distracted pretty easily, which is why I'm still going on. It's also why my written part of my video will most likely be a huge mess. Sure, it'll be really long, but it's probably going to seem like a clusterfuck, for lack of a better word. Yeah, Seth, that's my entry. Here's my cool bike. I'm 15. My name's Max. And those are some of the railroad tracks that we go on, and yeah. It would really mean a lot if I could have that bike, because that would mean I wouldn't have to worry about these small logs and sticks bucking around my front tire. I can deal with the back, ironically, considering there's no suspension on the back of my bike. It would really mean a lot, Seth. Thanks. That's my entry. P.S. If you watched this first, please read the written part of the video, or the written part of my entry before watching this video. I know it's at the end, but my bad.